Hello, my name is Mark Spiller.
And I am Mariette Overschie.
We will be your hosts and guide you through this AMS MOOC.
This means that we will support you with weekly discussion sessions. We will actively invite you to get involved.
In these sessions, the assignments will be introduced and, if necessary, further explained. In the matrix shown here, you can see the setup of the MOOC. We will focus each week on one major challenge from metropolitan areas, the so-called global drivers for change, here placed in the horizontal axis. Vertically, there are 5 main themes. These are perspectives or areas of expertise from which each week or each of the challenges will be investigated. When taking part in this MOOC, you will thereby realize that the global challenges cities face result in a number of different problems when viewed from different themes. At the same time, you will find that each theme or perspective is also offering its own type of solutions. Finally, we hope you will realize that the problems and solutions actually span across all these boxes. Now, let's have a closer look at the MOOC matrix and define these challenges and the themes.
Next week we will look at urban growth. As you already know, at the moment more than 50% of the world population is living in cities, with an estimated 70% living in cities in 2050. The questions regarding to this challenge are: what are the consequences of urbanization? How must cities cope with this extensive growth and at the same time become sustainable and prosperous? In week 3, socio-economic change, or the process of how economic activity affects and is shaped by society, is presented as key driving force for change in our cities. As the global community becomes more wealthy, new types of challenges emerge, for instance, related to how we manage resources, or how to protect street life and community building.
Week 4 addresses the challenge of climate change. This is currently perceived as one of the major challenges to humankind. It involves many different effects, like for instance temperature rise, flood risks, and other weather extremes. We will first look at the basic processes that drive global climate change and then explore how cities can mitigate and adapt to climate change. In week 5, we will address resource shortages. Cities are responsible for about 70% of the resource consumption, but only occupy 2% of the land surface. So in this week, we will look at opportunities that arise from another approach to resources based on reducing, reusing, and recycling. The focus will be on the interplay and relationships between carbon, water, nutrients for food production.
In week 6, the focus is on digitization and geodata. Digitization concerns the challenges and opportunities regarding big data and the Internet of Things for both cities and citizens. This includes concepts of so-called smart sensing and user feedback systems. By connecting it to geoinformation systems, you will discover opportunities on how to use new ICT technologies to provide cities with real-time feedback and help empower citizens. Climate change is not independent of socio-economic change. While resource consumption can be better managed by using digitization tools. So, in the 7th week, we will specifically look at the relationships and synergies of these challenges. The aim is to discover crossovers between solutions and how smart integration and how involvement of all perspectives will help support innovative and lasting solutions towards livable and prosperous metropolitan communities.
Now, let us look at the themes. As a reminder, they represent different areas of expertise, or you may say different lenses through which to see the world. The first theme is shape and structure. This describes the physical layout of the city, so in more scientific terms, the urban morphologies and topologies. The next theme is urban services and infrastructure. Urban services are the everyday and often taken for granted services that provide you with water, food, energy and waste management, as well as transportation. These services require a large amount of resources and often rely on extremely costly infrastructures.
The fourth theme concerns natural resources. You already know that cities are hubs of resource consumption. In this theme, we place special emphasis on natural resources in relation to the global challenge to show you. The fifth theme concerns livability and urban living. Livability is considered an important condition for sustainability. This theme explores what is specific to urban life under the theme urban living. We show that urban living is a cause of many sustainability problems, as well as a key aspect for a prosperous and sustainable society. The last thematic challenge concerns policy and governance. This theme describes how governments can act upon the challenges, but it also highlights how other actors, such as municipalities and cities, can implement solutions to address each global challenge.
So, you are invited to explore a specific theme in which you are interested in more depth, thus following a horizontal route in our matrix.
Or you simply follow the MOOC week by week along the line of challenges.
In both cases, we are sure you will discover innovative and advanced metropolitan solutions. We wish you lots of fun following this MOOC.